you today? I hope you are in a good condition. I'm Kadek Dharmapatni Rahendra, and now I'm going to talk about an article entitled Integrating Culture into ELT Classes: What, Why, and How. This article was written by Özlem Karagaktuna and Salim Razi. Both of these writers are from Turkey. That Özlem Karagaktuna was from School of Foreign Language Pamukkale University, Denizli, Turkey, and Salim Razi was from ELT Department Kanakkale Onleki Smart University, Kanakkale, Turkey. This article, published in 2016 in Procedia Social and Behavioral Science 232 journal, page 41 until 48. This article is talking about how pre-service and in-service foreign language teacher consider the integration of culture into language teaching. The participant of this study is 75 students of 4th grade ELT students at the Faculty of Education Pamukkale University and 43 English instructor at the School of Foreign Language at the same university in 2015 and 2016 academic year. That is the general information about the article, and now we are going to talk about the main topic. Okay, let's start to the critical review of this article. Start from the introduction. In the introduction, authors are focused to convincing the readers to believe if people can be called as a fluent speaker if they can speak fluently and they can understand the social philosophical content and the culture of that language. In this introduction, authors also talk about intercultural competencies. I really appreciate about how the authors wrap the introduction because it is quite easy to understand and it also proved by lots of citation that makes this introduction can be believable. But authors only explain and prove the introduction by theory and data without example, such as the example in the real life and the real situation of learning process that can make the introduction can be more understandable. Next is the methodology of the research. This research was using data collection by qualitative and quantitative method, and this research are aimed to answer 3 research questions. That are the first one talking about the pre-service teacher, and the second one is talking about the in-service teacher, and the third one is talking about the different view of pre and in-service teacher on the teaching culture in EFL classes. In the methodology, authors state the research question in the study and both of 3 questions using the teacher to be the object. Even when there are also students in this research, but why authors only use teacher to be the object in this research or in this research question? It will be better if authors also ask the point of view of the students to know the differences between the teacher point of view and also the student's point of view to make this research more than that. For the next part is about setting and participant, instrument, and procedure for data collection and analysis. The setting and participant are already clear, and the authors also explain the background of the participant clearly and completely. For the instrument, these instruments are quite good because there's not only use the inventory but also doing an interview to get the direct data and the real data. Next, the procedure. The procedure for data collection and analysis is ineffective because authors contact the participant in person and that spend lots of time if authors contact the participant one by one. Authors can make a form to whom who want to join and participate in this research or many other way. Next is the finding. The results of this study are both of pre-service and in-service teacher agree if the curriculum of language teaching should be include cultural element because cultural and language cannot be separated each other. It's proved by the motivation of the students while learning are increasing if teacher applied cultural elements in the learning process. for the finding. All of the findings are served by a complete and clear data analysis and proved by a statistic that show us the amount of the data collection result that makes the finding are clear and can be understandable and also believable. But it is quite difficult to find which cultural elements should be included there in the learning process according to the finding, because authors did not explain it clearly and we have to see it in the amount of the finding. Next is the conclusion. This is the last part in this article. The exposure of the conclusion of this research are already presented coherently and completely and already covered the entire article. This may we can get the point of the whole article by reading the conclusion. I also have an attention to the reference list of this article because this article is using an old reference list such as in 2004, 2005 and 2007, which is more than 10 years old before this research are created or published, and I think it is too old for a research. Hannah Monasterial from Fatima University in 2019 states that data is still relevant maximum 5 years old. Data is observed to make sure the information that used is the newest information that can find. Yet, other sources indicate that research doesn't have validity here because it is someone's finding. So we can conclude that it's possible if we use an old data to be our reference if there is no other literature available to support our research, but it will be better if we find the newest and the best reference that possible to use. Okay, that's all about my critical review of the article. I hope you can understand what I mean and I hope you can get something from this video. Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you. See you next time and stay safe, everyone. Bye.